Welcome to this 0018 podcast. And where do we start? First things first, I got a classic Juve away from 2 seasons ago. What a solid kit. And the fragrance for today's podcast is going to be the Swiss Arabian Azrak. So let me spray that. Smell good for my podcast. Solid fragrance. So first things first, we start with my cousin Mamu. I mean, the guy leaves a message on the WhatsApp group. I'm putting the picture on the screen. And he says, what kit must I wear? So the Manx are coming out of hibernation. They're coming out of solitary confinement. And I never heard from Mamu for a long time. And now the man is saying which kit he wants to choose after the Liverpool win. So let's see what's in store for the Manx. After he said that they drew against Forest, they got Spurs this weekend. So it's going to be a tricky one. But good luck. But the nerve Mamu has. Massive encounter this weekend. Liverpool versus City. A top win against Real Madrid. The boys were all happy. The lads from the Cop are all happy. A lot of pressure on Slot. His substitutions were being criticized. So let's hope he improves on that. And I hope he plays Soboslai in a midfield position and not right back. Criticism coming in for Isak also, but it's a bit soon. It's a big encounter. I don't know, what says the lads? Can we pull it off after the Real Madrid victory? It was the best Liverpool performance we've seen in a long time. And let's see what happens this weekend. So what's your prediction for City and Liverpool? Let's touch on to cricket, and unlucky again Proteas, but well done Lara Wolfhard and her team. I met Chap Garda briefly at the Nando's function and he said we should have batted. But look, should have, could have, would have. India came out on top. India are the world champions, and that's the way it is. So heartbreak again for us Proteas. On the domestic front, what a moment for two friends of mine, Yasin and Jack Minnick. Proud fathers, the sons Murtaza and Imi Minnick on the same pitch, opposing teams at the Wanderers, and Murtaza made his debut for the Lions, and Imi Minnick obviously plays for Poland. So uncles Jack and Yasin, well done, and only good things from now on. As for Juve, the appointment of Luciano Spalletti, best man for the job. Good win against Cremonese, 2-1. Started again in the Champions League, but different Juve, energetic. Spalletti seems to be making an impact, and let's see what happens this weekend. So Serie A is interesting, and hello Mr. Luciano Spalletti. Tennis, it's the ATP Nito Masters top 8. This starting on Sunday, and Vamos Alcaraz for me. Sinner and Alcaraz favorites to go to the final. I don't know, the lighty sometimes, when it comes to indoors, he's a bit erratic. And for me, it's our tennis reunion next weekend in Lens, meeting all the old faces. Look, the Agassi clothes don't fit, but the techie and the racket will be there, and the Oakley. So looking forward to that, and let's see if we can still hit some top forehands and backhands. See the guys on Saturday the 15th. As for the SA Domestic League, it's heating up. It's good to exchange banter with all the Chiefs, Pirates and Sundowns fans. The three of them are at the top. We're going to launch a new segment called What the Fans Say, and see the local fans in South Africa predicting who will be champions at the end of the season. But right now it's Chiefs, Pirates and Sundowns on the top. This is how the table looks. And that Pirates kit, superb, class. And that's the wrap. Adidas just released their soccer jerseys for the 2026 World Cup, and there's some beauties. The picks for me: Germany, Italy and Spain, and Argentina. Class kits, what do you think? The moment of the week for me has to be an Instagram post I seen about the legendary Brian Clough, and Ian Wright was actually talking about it. And he says Crystal Palace were playing Forest, and they were down, I think by a big margin. and Clough made a substitution. The only thing is he didn't put a player back on, so he played with 10 men just to rub salt in the Crystal Palace wounds. Ian Wright was gobsmacked, but how's that typical Brian Clough? Takes off a player and doesn't put a substitute back on and plays with 10 men just to show Palace how shit they were. So that's the wrap for the 0018 podcast. See you on the next one, and look forward to what our fans say. That's going to be another segment of the podcast. This is Swoosh signing out.